So hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm currently here at the Autofocus Test Drive Festival. So first car I immediately wanted to dive is this all new 2024 Hyundai Custin. So this is the top of the line GLS Premium model. Okay, let's get started with the looks. I actually really love how this looks compared with the rest of the Hyundai lineup. This looks a little bit more subtle than usual compared to the more aggressive ones in the Hyundai lineup. So yet again, I'd like to thank everyone here at Hyundai Philippines and to Sir Carlo of Hyundai Kinda. These are his contact details for making these reviews possible. So I might drive 2 more vehicles here in the Hyundai stand. So going back to the looks of this Custin GLS Premium, here on the side profile, it looks like your usual minivan. It is really long, and I like one detail from the side. You get this nice chrome pattern here on each of the doors, and to being a minivan, you get sliding doors for the rear, and the second row seats, there's a lot of amenities like adjustments for the right front passenger seat, air conditioning vents here in the middle, and the captain seats itself are really good, and a bit unusual with the controls for the second row that they're in the central armrest. New highlights too for this Custin Premium. Well, I've not encountered them in any other minivan. You got one sunroof here for the front, as you can see, and 2 for the second row. Well, sadly, it does not stretch all the way to the third row, but make no mistake, the third row is actually really good. It is spacious throughout, and 2, there's air conditioning vents at the rear. Few driving modes here, 200 the gear shift. Yeah, there's a lot of gloss black, but I don't mind it now, kind of common nowadays. So as well, a bit weird, there's no more gear shift. It's all push buttons, all the driving over here. So there's the usual Hyundai Smart Sense driving features. So you get comfort, sport, smart, and then eco mode. So let's start with eco mode first. Oh yeah, 2, powering this thing is a 1.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that produces 170 horsepower and 253 newton meters of torque. And like most Hyundais, this one is mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Yeah, so far we're just in eco mode. Really smooth on the actually how this drives off the line, and a little bit weird again driving another Hyundai, but same steering wheel over here, same controls here and there. Just driving it here around the proving grounds at the moment. Yeah, okay, the suspension, okay, actually really good. It's in between stiff and soft. Actually, it soaks up all the bumps really well. So being a minivan, just driving here around the city, yeah, pretty good, I have to say. Remember, this sits in between the Stargazer, well, as well with the new Stargazer X, and this is much smaller than that of the Hyundai Star. But then again, this is the best looking of the bunch. And here, just normal mode, driving calmly so far at 50 kilometers per hour. Yeah, so far so good. So yeah, there's a bit of tiredness going in the cabin, but it's not a bad, uncomfortable experience. And body lean, yeah, so it's not, again, not too bad, but I don't expect anything from this Custin because this is a minivan. And I do like the naming of this Custin because it sounds like my last name. Anyways, so here in your infotainment system, I love there's that main speedometer right above here. I don't know why they did it, but it's a funny feature. And then 2, you get Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and here for your 360-degree camera, all of this Smart Sense safety feature. Really adaptive na to. Or cruise control. So cruise this control only gets regular cruise control at the moment, but still at least there is, even though I never use cruise control in my life. And handling so far, so yet again, like with most of the Hyundais that I've driven, so it varies from either of the driving modes. So just the normal, okay, pretty light, and I think let's try sport mode and a bit where it will wait up yet again. And a bit weird now again having this instrument clusters. I was a little bit biased with the crossovers, which have really big large screens. This one is just really small, but then again, at least all of the font is really big, and there's your numerous controls. All of them are controlled here in the button right here in the right side of the steering wheel. So quality fit and finish actually surprisingly really good. So you get a lot of squeegee material, and big highlight here in front, you get wooden trim with silver accents all around. And then here in the door card, yet again, yeah, there's some plastic, but I do love this green squeegee material over here. Kind of looks like my former daily car. Anyways, and yeah, there's a lot more stuff going on here, especially underneath the center console, which I just saw. So I get USB ports and a cubby space down below. And I like the glove box over here. Above it, you can act it like as a cubby space, but you have to watch out when you open because everything that you put up might fall down. So what else over here? You get center console box, pretty deep, just the half of my arm. And then transition from the auto hold function moving forward, so actually pretty good. So let's just try sport mode at the moment. Just wanna see just how this will perform. Okay. Yeah, so having like 170 horsepower on the top. Okay, it's not the fastest thing in the world. Yes, the Tucsons are a little bit faster. Actually, even the Star is a bit quicker. But this one, I would say the driving experience, even though this is somewhat a heavy car already, this is actually really, really smooth. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. So I think this will be a new game changer for Hyundai, since they set the bar now of having a middle ground between the Stargazer and the Stargazer. So just again, the right amount of size. So here at the rear too, I do love that long LED light bar, and as well the boot space is actually immense. I remember you can fold down the third row just in case no one's sitting in the back. And yeah, a bit weird again coming from me, because I know Hyundai right now have one of the most aggressive and actually most beautiful cars in the lineup. This one is just actually just alright. Even here, okay, pretty smooth. Okay, you get to high speeds actually pretty quickly. So yeah, this will be a very great highway cruiser. So just put you back now into comfort. So I would love to have a longer test drive, hopefully soon, from Hyundai Philippines, and probably I'll give a proper fuel economy by then, since this is literally the first test drive I've done, and this for this specific car for today. So yeah, that concludes that's just a blind spot warning. So yeah, that concludes my quick test drive of this Hyundai Custin GLS Premium. So the cost of all of this is at 2,080,000 pesos. Yes, it's kind of steep, but actually sitting here in the driver's seat alone, you get a lot for your money. So yeah, see you with more content here at the Autofocus Test Drive Festival. So I'd like to thank everyone here again at Hyundai Philippines, and to Sir Carlo of Hyundai Kinta for making this review possible. So yet again, hopefully I can have a longer test drive of this coming soon, and with the lend out of this. So hope you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you with more future car reviews and more Hyundais coming right up.